The world thought the war ended when the gates closed. They thought the Shadow Monarch had secured eternal peace. But they were wrong. Deep within the cracks of the outer universe, something ancient has been watching. Something that doesn't just want to conquer Earth, it wants to erase the very concept of the system itself. In today's episode of Solo Leveling Season 3, we witness the unthinkable. A power arrives that makes the monarchs look like mere children. The Shadow Army faces its greatest betrayal, and Sung Jin-Woo is forced to make a choice that will cost him his humanity. Stay tuned, because the twist at the end of this episode will change everything you thought you knew about the leveling system. The episode begins with a silence so heavy it suffocates the city. The mana meters across the globe are flatlining, not because there is no magic, but because the sensors cannot comprehend the frequency of the energy entering our atmosphere. Jin-Woo stands alone, his senses tuned to the void. His voice is cold, calculated. Igris, Beru, report. The shadows are flickering. Why is the domain of death trembling? Igris's reply is a deep, distorted resonance, filled with an unease we've never heard from him before. My king, the darkness itself is afraid. There is a resonance coming from the rift. It is familiar. Yet it feels like an end. Suddenly the sky doesn't just darken, it shatters. A dimensional rift opens, but it's not a blue gate or a red gate. It is white, a blinding, searing void. Out steps a figure draped in celestial armor, the first apostle of the outer gods. This apostle doesn't speak with words. He speaks with intent. Every thought he projects feels like a physical weight on the hunters below. Srank hunters miles away are falling to their knees, vomiting blood from the sheer pressure. The apostle's voice is ethereal, echoing, and layered, as if 100 beings are speaking at once. He says,
"The absolute being was a merchant of toys.
He gave a human the throne of a monarch to see if a mortal could handle the weight of eternity." Sung Jin-Woo.
You are an anomaly. A bug in a divine program. We have come to format this world.
Jin-Woo just summons Kanisha's wrath, his voice sharp and defiant.
I've heard enough about gods and destiny. I didn't climb out of the double dungeon to be told how my story ends. If you want to format this world, you'll have to go through my army first. Arise.
Now before we get into the absolute carnage of this battle, I have a question for the theorists in the comments. If the system was deleted right now, do you think Jin-Woo would keep his powers? Or would he revert back to the E-rank hunter he once was? Drop your theories below. I'll be hearting the most creative ones. Also, if you're enjoying this deep dive into the solo leveling lore, hit that subscribe button. We are pushing for 10,000 subs, and every single one of you counts.
Now let's see what happens when a god meets a monarch. The battle is unlike anything we've seen. Jin-Woo moves at speeds that defy physics, but the apostle isn't fighting, he's rewriting reality itself. He touches the ground, and the shadows under Jin-Woo's feet begin to scream. This is the hand of the creator, the ability to reclaim mana. Then we hear Beru's shriek, filled with agony. My liege, forgive me. The light, IT is tearing my soul apart. I cannot stop my claws. In a heartbreaking turn, Beru and Igris are forced into a mutiny. Their loyalty is absolute, but their very essence is being hijacked by the apostle's celestial frequency. Jin-Woo is forced to fight his own family. He parries Igris's sword, his face masked in pure agony. He isn't just fighting an enemy. He's fighting his own legacy. He roars in desperation.
Get out of their heads. They are not your tools. They are my soldiers. They are mine.
Realizing he cannot win by the rules of the system, Jin-Woo does the unthinkable. He realizes the system was never meant to help him grow, it was meant to contain him. To keep the Shadow Monarch's power within a safe human limit. To save his army, Jin-Woo decides to destroy the interface. Level 99. Level 100. The numbers begin to spin uncontrollably. The blue screens of the system start to crack and burn. Jin-Woo reaches into his own chest and pulls out the heart of the monarch. The transformation is terrifying. Jin-Woo's physical body vanishes, replaced by a towering entity of pure, sentient darkness. No more levels, no more stats. Just the raw, unfiltered concept of death. The apostle is forced to retreat, his celestial armor shattered, but the victory feels hollow. The Shadow Army is back, but they look different. They are no longer soldiers of the system. They are tethered directly to Jin-Woo's soul. And the cost? Jin-Woo's heartbeat has stopped. He is no longer a human who became a god. He is simply death. But wait. As the dust settles, a shadow that doesn't belong to Jin-Woo appears behind him. A voice whispers from the wreckage of the battlefield. A voice that hasn't been heard since the very first episode. It's calm and chillingly familiar. You finally broke the cage, Sung Jin-Woo. But did you ever stop to wonder, who built the cage in the first place? Who was that at the end? Was it the original Shadow Monarch, Ashborn, returning to claim his throne? Or is it someone even more dangerous? This episode leaves us with more questions than answers. Do you think Jin-Woo can ever go back to being human after this? Or is the hunter we knew gone forever? Let me know in the comments. Don't forget to like this video if you want part 7 as soon as it drops. Thanks for watching, and remember, keep leveling up.